feel myself throw up. Like, I feel it coming out. Like, I feel that shit. And I remember I was just thinking to myself, like, fuck, I'm gonna have to deal with that shit when I get control of my body again. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you guys tuned in as always. Scope17 here live, reporting to you in the flesh on this beautiful April 15th, Wednesday 2020. Welcome back to another edition of Smoke with Scope, where we sit down, spark up, anything goes. And today I thought I'd be telling y'all a little bit about the times that I've been shit-faced. I don't even like alcohol, and I've been there plenty of times. Like, more than like 2 or 3 times have I been not in control of my body because of alcohol. And so let's get right into it, guys. Without further ado, let me just find that lighter. So, getting shit-faced, guys, we've all been there, we've all done that. It's happened to the best of us, we've all thrown up. And it's honestly something that's happened to me a couple times. I was working at Applebee's at the time, and my homie Javi had a kickback. And all these, you guys have to keep in mind, all these stories are kickbacks. These are all kickbacks, these are all less than like 15, 20 people, just a little gathering, whatever. And I don't even know why I wanted to do it, guys. I'm not sure if it was just me wanting to have a good time or me wanting to just go with the flow and do what everyone else was doing. But I remember the defining moment about this one was, so I was working at Applebee's. Javi tells me about the kickback. I pull up to the kickback. Right after my shift at work, I had no food in my stomach. I was fucked from the beginning. I had no food in my stomach. I pulled up, and what was fucking hilarious was that at the time I had a bong, and the bowl, I had broke the bowl, and so I was like, yo, I'll go buy you a bowl, bring your bong, and we'll smoke during the kickback. And I was like, all right, bet. So I did that. I brought the bong, and we're like I'm down in beer after beer after beer, trying to drink as much as I can, as fast as I can, for no apparent fucking reason. And I'm like finishing like a Four Loko, and Javi's on his way inside, and I'm like about to pack a bowl. And it was literally like this. Like, imagine this was a bowl. Like, I was like, yo, you got this from the hot box? He's like, yeah, bro. And it just like slipped out of my hand. Like, it just fell right directly out of my hand. It looked like I purposely dropped it, and I was like, fuck. It's all good, we still have blunts, you know what I mean? We still have blunts, bro. We'll roll up right now, it's all good. I'll roll up extra since I broke that, my bad. I had set the bong right next to my feet at my side, and when I stood up, I knocked the fucking bong over. And it broke like the stem, and it broke like the vagina, like where the stem goes in. So the bong was fucked. Everyone around the bonfire is like, shit, like that little like collective gasp and shit. And I was like, chill, it's all good, it is mine, at least I'm breaking my own shit. I think later that night I ended up like throwing up in the front yard. Like, we had gone to the front yard, and I was like throwing up in the street and shit. I kind of made myself comfortable on the sidewalk. For some reason, I don't know why, but they put me in the back of Javi's car. I don't know whose idea that was. Maybe it was even mine. Maybe I told him to, because I was just so fucked up. And I don't remember. They put me in the back of Javi's car, and I threw up a little bit back there. I did help him clean it up though, and I did cash app him bills because I felt bad about it. Obviously I'd be pissed if he did that in my car. That was one time. Another time we had gone to the kickback. This is all with the same group of people, like Javi, Gibby, all my Mexican beaner ass friends. At that time, we were at the kickback just chilling. We were drinking, and I kind of reached a point, and I'm glad because I caught myself where I was like, ooh, alright, like I need to chill, I can't drink no more. And so I went to my car. Actually, I was like, I'm gonna go chill in my car for a bit, bro. I just turned on the radio just a little bit, just turn the key just a little bit, just so I could listen to the radio. I wake up like a couple hours later, someone's knocking on my window. I wake up, and of course my fucking battery is dead. I left my car on for hours. SMH, I had to get a ride home. We had to go pull up, jump my car, and I had to get a new battery that same day, just because I fucked up, guys. Like, drink responsibly, be responsible. I'm sure y'all have done some stupid shit while you're fucked up. Another time I can think about was actually Talon. Talon, him out. Y'all see the work, y'all see the cut. Talon, the best barber here in EP. I've been loyal to him for over a year. Hit him up here in EP. He actually had a kickback once. I pulled up to it. He was already fucked up. I remember he opened the door. He's like, yo. He had like a fucking bottle of Ciroc and shit. And we just drinking hella, smoking. I had actually seen a homie there. He was smoking too. He had like a little piece. It looked like a trombone. It was pretty fire. I fucked with it. And so we just matched. Like, we rolled up some blunts. We were taking hella hits out of the piece. Talon's like walking around serving us drinks and shit. We're drinking Ciroc straight from the bottle and shit. I was getting fucked up like so quick, guys. At some point the homie was like, yo, I need some eye drops, bro. Do you have any eye drops I could get real quick? And I was like, yeah, bro, I have some in the whip. And so we both walked out to the whip, and like, so I stand up from the table. I immediately feel like woozy as fuck, like dizzy as fuck. Like, my feet are kind of stumbling, and I'm like, oh shit. I try to catch myself, but I already know that everyone like kind of, like, anyone looking kind of saw me like lose my footing a little bit and shit. And I remember a couple people there were at the party, and they were looking at me, and they were like, are you on a pill? I was like, what the fuck? Nah, I'm just crossed right now. At that time, I hadn't gotten into pills yet. So we go out to the car. I get in the car. I pass him the eye drops. He puts them on real quick. He's like, all right, see you later, bro. Peace. I was like, all right, I'll go back to the party. And I literally, like, I was telling myself that, like, I was gonna go and do it. And like my body had like shut itself off. Like I could not stand up. This is all true, guys. All you guys are gonna see, you guys are gonna hear some shit that you may not believe in these Smoke with Scopes coming up. All these stories are 100% true, 0% fabricated. I would have no reason to make them up. I probably couldn't even make it up if I tried. All this shit is real. I could not get up. I was thinking to myself, what the fuck? Like I've had dreams like where, I'm sure y'all have had a dream where you're trying to control yourself and you can't move. Like you physically feel like you can't move that part of your body. And I felt like that with my whole body. I was like, like I just want to get up and go and drink more and smoke more, but like I couldn't, and it was honestly probably for the best, because slowly I started to like lose consciousness. Like y'all know in the movie where like the good guy gets kidnapped and like his eyes are closing and it's like fading away and like the bad guy's talking to him. Like that's how it was. Like I was losing consciousness, like going in and out and like closing my eyes and shit, and then eventually right before I passed out, I just feel myself throw up. Like I feel it coming out. Like I feel that shit. And I remember I was just thinking to myself like fuck, I'm gonna have to deal with that shit when I can control my body again. I could have got robbed. I could have woken up on the street with no car, literally, because at the time, fun fact, when I was driving my Mountaineer before my current car that I have now, my Dodge, the front door never locked. I had so much weed and shit in the car that y'all could have robbed. Like the front door never ever locked. I was just chilling in that fucking whip like for 6 hours, like passed out. At the time I was living with my grandparents, I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? My bed feels weird. Like, what the fuck? I'm not laying down, I'm sitting up. And then I realized, I was like, fuck, I remembered, like, the last thing I remember was being at Talon's Kickback. And I realized I was still fucking there. I spent the night in front of Talon's house pretty much, in the whip, passed the fuck out, drunk as fuck, with throw up all over my shit. Thankfully, the throw up didn't really get in the whip. The throw up kind of just got, like, on my shirt, all over my shirt and my pants, which did kind of fucking suck. That's probably the worst time, I would say. That's probably the worst time that I've been fucked up. I would say that all those times have definitely contributed a lot to why I don't like to drink. I'm the type of person that's like, I don't understand people that are gonna say, oh yeah, we're just gonna have a few drinks, we're gonna have a few beers. Like, why? Like, you're either drinking to get drunk and fucked up and lit, or you're not drinking at all. That's the way I see it. I'm either all in or I'm not in at all. And honestly, I don't even think I'd put money in to go and get drinks. Like, I will smoke every day out of the week and twice on Sunday before I want to go and put money in on alcohol, to be honest. But obviously there's no judgment passed whatsoever here on the channels that I run, Scope 17. We support all use. Well, let me reword that. We support all people regardless of their decisions in life. You know, just be a good person, don't be an asshole, don't steal from anyone, do what's best to keep yourself and those around you safe. Have your fun, do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Spend your money how you want to spend your money, but please look out for yourself and others. That's really all you got to do. That's about it. Those are the couple times that I've been on my ass on the alcohol, because the alcohol knocked me out. Don't really drink now, but you know, like I said, no judgment passed whatsoever on anybody that does any drug or drinks. As long as you're a good person, I'll fuck with you, to be honest. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Oh shit. Might as well just took the shit. And always, guys, as always, stay up, stay safe, and stay tuned. Peace.